Here's a week of breakfast I make for my family using Yeo Valley Organic to get my family eating fewer ultra-processed foods. I started off by making a huge batch of hot cross buns to fill up my freezer. Hot cross buns are basically brioche but with added spices and dried fruits. And to make that really luxurious and rich dough, I used the Yeo Valley Organic whole milk and butter. I saved my arms quite a workout by making the dough in my stand mixer, however you do need to adjust the kneading times when you do this. I mixed some flour with a bit more milk to make the batter for the iconic cross to pipe on top. These buns are truly a labour of love, which is why I like to make them in big batches and freeze them so we can have them throughout the whole month. You can even pre-cut them and pop them straight into the toaster from frozen and obviously serve with lots of Yeo Valley salted butter. The next morning I made some super quick flatbreads using just 2 ingredients, plain flour and Yeo Valley Organic natural yogurt. You want equal amounts of each and these are so easy and delicious to make. It was half term and my partner was working from home, so I had a bit more time to do something fancy in the morning. I had some sausages that needed using up, so I smashed them into the yogurt flatbread and fried them on both sides. To top it, I added one of my absolute favourite microgreens to grow, which is pea shoots, and they go so well with breakfast. And it was time to assemble these breakfast style tacos. The kids demolished these and my partner said it was the best thing I'd ever made him for breakfast, which is very high praise. The next morning we were in a bit of a rush, so I made a super quick porridge for our breakfast. And don't forget to bank your Yokins, the code is underneath the label. You can access special discounts and win some great prizes. I will always use the Yeo Valley Organic whole milk for porridge. It makes it so creamy and such a winner with the children. And I know it's more washing up, but I'm a firm believer that porridge made on the hob tastes so much better than porridge made in the microwave. The children just have banana and honey on top, and for my bowl I like to add ground flaxseed for extra fibre, banana and walnuts for the vitamins and folic acid, and of course lots of local honey drizzled on top. That week it was pancake day, so we decided to make the fluffiest American style pancakes. The recipe called for whole milk and Greek style yogurt for a slight tang. I added in some of my homemade vanilla bean paste for some sweetness, mixed it with self-raising flour and baking powder to get those thick fluffy pancakes. Although there was none of these left because they all got eaten, pancakes freeze really well, so next time I make them I might make a massive batch to put them in the freezer for a rainy morning. We'd run out of bread, so I made a fresh batch of my milk bread recipe. You can replace 100% of the water in any bread dough with milk. Add the honey and yeast to the liquid as you normally would and mix it into the flour. The milk will add nutrients to the bread, especially when it's organic and free range, and it will result in a richer bread with a higher protein content. For their back to school breakfast I made their favourite, which was cheese on toast. Organic British milk transformed into a creamy cheddar cheese. Yeo Valley Organic has all the products you need to make a delicious breakfast, from milk and butter to yogurt and cheese. I used the same bread to make some sandwiches for the children's lunch at school, and there was space to pop in some Yeo Valley lunchbox friendly yogurts too.